There's a reason why some people rise higher, faster, and further than others. It's not just talent. It's not just hard work. It's wisdom. The wisdom to understand that there are things you don't share with everyone. An intelligent person knows the power of their thoughts. They understand that their mindset is sacred and they guard it fiercely. See, you can't let anyone control your thoughts because your thoughts are what shape your reality. You don't let the noise, the doubts, or the negativity of others dictate what you believe. The mind is a fortress. Protect it. An intelligent person never shares their next move. They don't talk about their plans before they make them happen. Too many people out here run their mouths, telling everyone what they're going to do. But real power lies in silence. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Let the results of your work show them what you're capable of. Don't give anyone the chance to talk you out of it. Keep the vision to yourself and let the world be surprised. An intelligent person never shares their struggles, their weaknesses, or their fears with just anyone. They understand that vulnerability is a tool, not a weapon. It's okay to lean on the people who truly have your back. But be careful who you show your cracks to. Not everyone will understand. Not everyone will support you. The intelligent person keeps their deepest challenges to themselves, because those are the very things that will make them stronger. An intelligent person never shares their time freely. They understand that time is the most valuable asset you have, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. They're deliberate with their time, choosing to spend it with people who elevate them, who inspire them, who push them forward. They're not wasting time on negativity, drama, or distractions. You've got to guard your time with everything you have, because once it's spent, it's gone. An intelligent person never shares their worth with the wrong people. They don't give their value away to people who don't see it. You have to know who you are, what you bring to the table, and not let anyone diminish that. There will always be people who try to bring you down, who will make you feel small, who will doubt your greatness. But an intelligent person stands tall in their worth. You don't need validation from the outside world when you know exactly who you are on the inside. The most intelligent people I know, the ones who make it to the top, they get this. They don't let the world in on everything. They're strategic, they're quiet about certain things, and they protect their vision and their mind. You want to make it in this world? Learn the power of discretion. Learn the art of keeping certain things to yourself, and watch how the world will respect you. Protect your mindset. Guard your thoughts and beliefs because they shape your reality. Never let negativity or outside influences control your mind. Keep your plans to yourself. Don't share your next move or plans until they come to fruition. Let your actions speak louder than words. Guard your vulnerabilities. Be selective about who you open up to. Not everyone deserves to see your struggles, weaknesses, or fears. Value your time. Time is precious and irreplaceable. Spend it wisely with people and activities that elevate you and align with your goals. Know your worth. Don't let anyone diminish your value. Stand firm in who you are and what you bring to the table. Practice discretion. Understand the power of keeping certain things to yourself. Being strategic and selective about what you share will earn you respect and keep you ahead. Your mindset is your foundation. It's the lens through which you view the world, and it has the power to shape everything you experience. What you believe about yourself, what you believe about your circumstances, and what you believe about your potential ultimately determines the life you create. This is why protecting your mindset is one of the most powerful things an intelligent person can do. The world is filled with noise, opinions, judgments, negativity, distractions. Everyone has something to say. Everyone has an opinion on how you should think, what you should believe, and how you should live your life. Huh. But an intelligent person knows that letting others dictate your thoughts is a dangerous path. If you're constantly listening to the outside world, you risk losing sight of your own beliefs and goals. That's why you must be intentional about what and who you allow to influence your mindset. Protecting your mindset doesn't just mean avoiding negativity from others. It also means controlling the negative self-talk that we all experience from time to time. It's easy to fall into the trap of doubt, of thinking you're not good enough or capable enough. But the way you speak to yourself, your internal dialogue, can either elevate you or hold you back. It's crucial that you counter those thoughts with affirmations of your own worth, your own strength, and your own potential. You've got to remind yourself that you are in control of how you view the world, and no one else can take that power away unless you let them. What you feed your mind also matters, whether it's the media you consume, the people you interact with, or the environment you surround yourself with. It all plays a role in shaping your mindset. An intelligent person chooses their inputs carefully. They know that they cannot afford to waste time on things that don't serve their goals or feed their growth. You have to be mindful of the energy you're absorbing, because the wrong kind of influence can lead to doubt, fear, and stagnation. Instead, focus on things that inspire you, things that challenge you to think bigger, things that push you closer to the person you're meant to become. At the end of the day, your mindset is a reflection of your choices. It's not just something that happens to you, it's something you can actively shape and protect. So, take charge of what you allow to occupy your mind and make sure it serves the future you're working toward. When you keep your plans to yourself, you're not just being secretive, you're being strategic. There is power in quiet intention. Many people talk about what they plan to do, what their next steps are, and how they envision their future, but very few actually take the time to execute without first broadcasting it. This is where the real difference lies. The intelligent person knows that talking too much can dilute the impact of their actions. The world can be full of naysayers and dream stealers. When you put your plans out there too early, you invite unsolicited opinions and doubts. People, no matter how well-intentioned, will often project their own limitations or fears onto your vision. They might question your goals, try to talk you out of them, or worse, undermine your confidence. If you share too much too soon, you run the risk of having your passion deflated before you even take the first step. This is why it's critical to hold your plans close until they're ready to unfold. Actions speak louder than words, and this is where true power lies. Once you start taking consistent steps toward your goal, that's when the world will begin to notice. It's not about announcing your journey. It's about making progress and letting that progress speak for itself. There's something powerful about a person who quietly works on their craft and their dreams without needing validation from others. When the results begin to show, that's when people will start to pay attention. Your success will become undeniable, and your actions will carry more weight than anything you could have said in the past. Moreover, keeping your plans to yourself also allows you the freedom to adjust course as needed without external judgment. When you're constantly talking about what you're going to do, you might feel pressured to stick to the plan, even when it no longer serves your best interest. By keeping things quiet, you're free to make changes, pivot, and evolve your approach without fear of disappointing others or looking inconsistent. The smartest move you can make is to work in silence, let your results make the noise, and keep the details of your journey to yourself until it's time to show the world what you've accomplished. This approach will keep you focused, shield you from negativity, and give you the space to grow into the success you're aiming for. Vulnerability is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's necessary for building genuine connections and relationships. On the other, it can be a tool used against you if shared with the wrong people. An intelligent person knows the difference between showing vulnerability to those who can help lift them up and revealing too much to those who may take advantage of it. The reality is, not everyone has your best interests at heart. There are people out there who, when you show your vulnerabilities, will use them to manipulate you, to make you feel weak, or to lower your confidence. Vulnerability, when shared with the wrong individuals, can become a source of exploitation rather than a tool for building understanding or support. That's why it's important to be discerning about who you let into your inner world. Your struggles, your fears, and your weaknesses are part of what makes you human, but they are not for everyone to see. When you share your vulnerabilities with the wrong people, you risk having them used against you, whether consciously or unconsciously. It could be a friend who throws your weaknesses in your face during an argument, or a colleague who uses your insecurities to undermine your position. There's a danger in opening up to people who might not have the emotional intelligence or maturity to handle it with the care it deserves. An intelligent person understands that some things are for growth, not for the eyes of everyone. That's why they choose their confidants carefully, sharing their struggles only with those who will offer empathy, understanding, and support. Vulnerability shared with the right people, the ones who truly care about your growth, can help you heal, learn, and become stronger. But shared with the wrong people, it can hold you back, draining your energy and leaving you feeling exposed. This doesn't mean you should keep everything bottled up. It simply means you should be mindful of where you direct your emotional energy. You don't have to show your scars to everyone. There's wisdom in knowing who can handle your vulnerabilities and who might use them against you. Keep your inner circle tight, composed of those who want to see you succeed and who will protect the parts of you that are still healing. Time is the one resource that, once it's gone, can never be replaced. While money, relationships, and opportunities can be regained, time remains the one thing you can never get back. That's why an intelligent person understands that how they spend their time determines the trajectory of their life. They don't take it for granted. They don't waste it. Every moment is precious, and they guard it fiercely. There are countless distractions in the world, people who want your attention, things that pull you in different directions, and opportunities that seem tempting but may not actually serve your long-term goals. The intelligent person doesn't fall into the trap of mindlessly filling their time with busy work or activities that don't contribute to their success. They are deliberate with how they allocate their time, knowing that every minute spent in the wrong way is a minute taken away from their purpose. This is where focus comes into play. When you focus your time on things that truly matter, you are not only investing in your future, but also in your personal growth and development. Whether it's working on your skills, building meaningful relationships, or taking care of your mental and physical well-being, an intelligent person ensures that their time is being spent on what will pay the greatest dividends in the long run. They recognize that time spent on growth is never wasted. Even when things seem difficult or slow, they understand that they are laying the foundation for future success. Equally important is the people you spend time with. The intelligent person knows that the energy of the people around them has a significant impact on their own life. They choose to surround themselves with those who elevate them, who inspire them, who challenge them to be better. They don't waste time on relationships that drain their energy or hold them back. They are selective, knowing that time spent with the right people will propel them forward, while time spent with the wrong people can leave them stuck in a cycle of negativity or stagnation. By understanding the value of time, an intelligent person learns to be ruthless about where they place their attention. They choose their priorities carefully because they know that each moment is an investment in the future they are building. Time is not something to be wasted. It's the most valuable currency you have, and how you spend it today will determine your tomorrow. Knowing your worth is one of the most powerful tools you can have in life. When you understand your value, you carry yourself differently. You don't let anyone dictate your worth, and you don't let others determine how much space you occupy in this world. An intelligent person is fully aware of their strengths, talents, and the unique qualities they bring to the table. They don't need external validation to feel confident in who they are, because they've already done the work to recognize their own value. There are countless people in the world who will try to make you doubt yourself. They might question your abilities, belittle your accomplishments, or try to convince you that you're not capable of achieving what you set out to do. But an intelligent person knows that these voices are just distractions. They understand that the only opinion that truly matters is the one they hold about themselves. When you truly know your worth, no amount of negativity or criticism can shake your belief in your abilities. You stand firm in your truth because you've taken the time to assess your strengths, acknowledge your weaknesses, and grow from both. When you know your worth, you set boundaries with people who may try to undervalue you. You don't tolerate mistreatment or disrespect because you recognize that you deserve more. Whether it's in your personal relationships, your career, or even how you treat yourself, knowing your worth means setting standards that align with the person you know you are. You don't settle for less than you deserve because you know there's always more available to you when you operate from a place of self-respect. Moreover, when you understand your worth, it becomes easier to walk away from situations that don't serve you. You're no longer afraid of leaving behind things or people that are holding you back. Whether it's a job that doesn't recognize your value, a friendship that drains you, or a relationship that isn't fulfilling, knowing your worth gives you the strength to move on. You trust that there are better opportunities ahead, and you're confident in your ability to create the life you want, no matter what you have to leave behind. At the core, knowing your worth is about having a deep understanding of who you are and what you bring to the table. It's about being comfortable with your own value without needing anyone else to validate it. Once you've mastered this, nothing or no one can take that knowledge away from you. The ability to practice discretion is one of the most underrated skills an intelligent person can possess. Discretion is not just about keeping secrets or holding information. It's about knowing when and what to reveal, perhaps more importantly, what to keep to yourself. In a world where everyone wants to share their every thought, achievement, and opinion, those who understand the power of discretion are the ones who remain in control of their narrative. An intelligent person knows that not everything needs to be said and not every idea needs to be shared. There's strength in silence. When you keep certain things to yourself, you maintain the power of surprise and mystery. When you don't share every detail of your plans or aspirations, you allow the space to work without external pressure or expectation. This gives you room to evolve and change direction without having to explain yourself or defend your decisions. Your work speaks for itself, and when the time is right, you reveal your results, not before. Furthermore, discretion allows you to protect your peace. By choosing wisely what you share with others, you avoid unnecessary conflict and negativity. People can be quick to criticize or judge what they don't fully understand. When you guard your thoughts and intentions, you can avoid attracting unwanted opinions, which can be distracting or discouraging. The intelligent person understands that some things are better left unsaid, particularly when it comes to personal goals or struggles. Sharing too much can invite unsolicited advice, unwanted judgment, or even jealousy from those who may not have your best interests at heart. Discretion also helps you maintain control over how others perceive you. When you keep certain aspects of your life private, you prevent others from forming assumptions or making judgments based on incomplete or biased information. The more you reveal, the more power you give to others to shape your image. When you remain selective in what you share, you keep the power to define who you are and what you stand for, rather than allowing external forces to do so for you. By practicing discretion, an intelligent person stays focused on their journey without getting sidetracked by the opinions or judgments of others. They choose when to speak, when to listen, and when to remain silent, understanding that there is strength in knowing when to keep certain things to themselves. This careful balance allows them to move through the world with purpose and confidence, maintaining control over their narrative and their peace. In the end, the most intelligent people aren't necessarily the loudest or the ones who make the most noise. They're the ones who understand that silence often carries more power than words, that actions speak louder than intentions, and that discretion is a sign of strength, not secrecy. They are deliberate in how they shape their lives, not by chasing every fleeting idea or external approval, but by focusing on what truly matters to them and their journey. They know that success is not about what others see or hear, but about what they do, what they believe, and how they protect their most valuable resources. The way you protect your mindset, your plans, your vulnerabilities, your time, your worth, and your discretion is what sets you apart. These are not just actions. They're the foundation for a life that is not easily influenced by the noise of the world. They help you remain centered, focused, and aligned with your purpose, even in a world that constantly pulls at your attention. An intelligent person understands that your mind is the first place where success begins. If you allow others to control what you believe, what you think, and how you view yourself, you hand over your power. Protecting your mindset isn't just about blocking out negativity, it's about taking charge of your thoughts, staying focused on what's important, and refusing to let external forces dictate your inner world. When you protect your mindset, you protect the path you're creating for your future. Likewise, when you keep your plans to yourself, you preserve the sanctity of your dreams. The world doesn't need to know what you're working on until it's ready to see the results. Keeping your goals to yourself allows you to work free from judgment, free from the pressure of having to explain or defend your choices. It gives you the space to refine your vision, adapt as you go, and make adjustments when necessary. Your work will speak for itself, and when it does, it will be undeniable. Your vulnerabilities are yours alone, and not everyone needs to see your weaknesses. Sharing your struggles and fears is important, but it should be with those who can offer support and encouragement, not with people who may use your vulnerability against you. The intelligent person knows the importance of being discerning about where they direct their emotional energy. They understand that sharing vulnerability is a strength when done with the right people, but can be detrimental when placed in the wrong hands. Time is the most irreplaceable resource you have, and intelligent people understand its value. They don't waste it on distractions, on things, or people that do not serve their goals. They invest it in growth, in progress, in creating a future that aligns with their values and aspirations. Every moment is an investment, and they treat their time like the precious currency it is. The intelligent person is intentional with how they use their time because they know that success doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you are strategic with your decisions and disciplined with your efforts. Knowing your worth is not about arrogance. It's about self-respect and self-awareness. When you understand your value, you don't let anyone diminish it. You stand firm in your abilities, knowing that you deserve success, happiness, and fulfillment. You don't waste time or energy trying to prove your worth to others. Instead, you allow your actions, your results, and your confidence to speak for you. You are the one who defines your worth. And once you know that, no one can make you feel small or less than. And finally, discretion is the quiet power that enables you to move through life without being distracted or sidetracked by the opinions of others. The intelligent person knows when to share and when to stay silent, when to act and when to observe. They know the importance of keeping certain things private, whether it's their personal struggles, their next big move, or their deepest thoughts. Discretion doesn't mean hiding who you are. It means choosing wisely what you reveal and protecting the parts of you that need space to grow. When you practice these principles, protecting your mindset, keeping your plans to yourself, guarding your vulnerabilities, valuing your time, knowing your worth, and practicing discretion, you set yourself up for a life that is not controlled by others or shaped by external expectations. You take control of your own narrative, your own future, and your own path to success. In the end, it's not about what you share with the world. It's about what you choose to protect and preserve for yourself. And in doing so, you unlock a life that is truly yours to create, to shape, and to live on your own terms.